Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of Man-to-Man coverage. Of course, you got to go to the most Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man?
You got somebody talking?
Get a Twan on in here. We see if we can add him on there. Twan, go on in there. Turn your phone.
How y'all doing?
Hold on, brother. Just turn your phone on. There you go.
There you go.
All right, what's going on, man?
Not much, fellas. Sitting there watching some football.
Okay, cool. Well, look, like I said, this is man-to-man coverage, strictly NFL. So what we're going to do is go through some scores, get everybody caught up, you know what I'm saying, in a nice, crisp pace. So first, let's go ahead and hit, guys. Let's go and hit, let's see, Thursday night's game.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, I got so many stuff I added on here today, so... Let's see. Thursday night game. Bam.
Bingo.
Jags 21, Bengals 24. Please step up to the mic. If you watch this game, if you've seen this game, talk about this game. Bengals had to win this game.
They're supposed to win.
They're supposed to, but it was nip and tuck because the Jags jumped on them.
Yeah, they did. Fast, too.
They jumped on them. So, it was, Bengal Nation was riding that wave. So
yes, they was.
That'd have been a tragedy if they'd have went ahead and took that loss. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It seemed like the Jags just can't get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Like, the past two games was almost like I should have won. They should be 2-2. This game let it slip away, but who to blame for this?
I don't blame nobody because I think they approaching the hump. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, for them to be close in this game is indicative of how Bengals it's going to be inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because the Jags don't really have nothing, dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And their coach is too busy partying, getting lap dances. Everybody seen it on Twitter? I hope so. Y'all didn't see that on Twitter? If not, get on it. If not, you better get on it. Dude was getting lap dances and stuff, bro.
That wasn't his wife.
Wasn't his wife, bro. Herb, I told you, Urban gonna be up out of there quicker than anybody knew, bro. You can't be doing shame like that already.
Already, dude. Already.
No, did you get to see the game, or what you think about the game, or whatever?
I just caught a peek in on it. It was a close game. I mean, I didn't really see any exciting, nothing too big. It's Jags and Bengals,
Right.
Typical.
I mean, let's be honest. Before I go to you, Twan, it was 14-0 at halftime. The Jags.
Yeah, exactly.
It was.
Yeah.
Which was shocking to me because, like, he's they've been bad the first few weeks of the year. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't expect much from the Jags at this point.
At all. You're right. And for them to, Joey them was, like I said, they riding, baby.
Yeah, they riding the wave. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but the Jaguars, if you lost that game, then it took away from that win that you got. The big win that you got, it knocked it out. But you know what? Lackluster game, Thursday night game. I mean, only people watching was the Bengals fans, really. And I mean, it's a football fans.
Yeah.
Even Jags fans. I mean, I think the coach was partying. I think he was too busy partying. I don't think he was even at the game, bro. All right, man. Let's get into some today's game, man.
Yes,
let's go and hit that, bro. Let's go and hit that, guys. Bing. Go ahead.
Washington 34, Atlanta 30.
Atlanta's another team that just can't figure it out.
They won't ever figure that.
They
They
not.
can't get right. You know what I mean? We love
But
you, but we can't get right.
but you know what? The craziest thing about this game, I knew they had a chance, and really they should have won this game. Washington came back. You know what I'm saying? It's not even 104 whatever kickoff return that they got to start the
Yeah,
second half.
yeah.
Falcons was winning this game, but Falcons did Falcon things. Falcons do what they do, and they collapse.
Yep.
You scored. Like I said, look, I'm done saying about the defense as far as Washington. That's over with.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about
That's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stuff from what it was kind of like the Miami Heat in the bubble. Everybody was like, Miami Heat, you know what I'm saying? Next year they're going to do this. And Miami Heat wasn't nothing last year. And this is what we getting with Washington, man. Everybody done figured it out, all this kind of stuff. They front seven is good, great on paper.
Yep.
But their back end is horrible. And everybody's putting points on them, man. What you think, Nut? I know you got something to say because, you know, this is in our division.
I mean, good win Washington, you know, but I was just loving that Cordell Scary Terry matchup, man. Ooh-wee. That was some good football watching right there. You know, it gave you something to watch, kept you up.
Right. Hey, hats off to Falcons for actually probably going to add 2 to 3 more years for Cordell Patterson. You know what I'm saying? Because he's balling. They are utilizing him.
Yes,
and if you got him on your fantasy team, you're happy because he's rocking and rolling.
Right.
Big time.
I mean, Atlanta found another way to lose the game. I mean, Atlanta's Atlanta. Washington, great win for y'all, but it's 2 bad teams, too. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 bad teams playing football professionally, but Washington pulled it out. A good win for them. Great win. Atlanta's Atlanta. Until they find a way to do something, it's what's gonna look like all year. To me.
Yeah. They just can't get over.
I think they're probably going for their number 1 pick again. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They got to battle Jaguars, but you know, Jaguars in Texas.
I think Houston getting that number 1.
I don't know. I looked at the Jags schedule. They play each other, so that's twice. So we're gonna see.
Right.
We're gonna see if somebody's trying to throw games or not. So yeah. All right, good win, Washington. Let's go to the next one.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Buffalo beat Houston 40-0.
To nothing.
That's how you take care of business.
Absolutely.
When you got a team that has a quarterback that absolutely no one heard of, even the coaching staff for Houston did not heard of this cat.
No.
It's like this is somebody's cousin in the front office. You know what I'm saying? Man, just put him on the practice squad. He ain't gonna never play. Well, yeah, he gonna play, and he threw 4 interceptions.
Right, 4.
I mean, bro, for real.
Sacked 3 times.
4. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, the sacks, okay, that's bad. But 4 picks, bro. And it wasn't like freezing. There wasn't no snow on her. Right. So it's like, bro, they in trouble. And I'll let you know that they are really the front runner. But Jags is right there kissing cousins. What you think about it, Twan? What you think about the beat of the Texas game, bro?
Oh man, you know that Mills cat is whack as hell. You know his QBR was like 0.8.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I didn't know you could get less than a 1 on this bitch. The thing is too, you know, this Zach Moss, Devin Singletary thing in the backfield at Buffalo. You know, Devin Singletary, he was, you know, supposed to be, you know, that number 1 guy out there, but you know, Zach Moss is out carrying him right now.
Yeah. So which one you got on your fantasy team?
Right.
I had Zach Moss. I dropped his ass.
Because you're absolutely right. Because the Buffalo Bills fans probably think, well, you know, we got a little dual threat. Me trying to, you know what I'm saying? But a fantasy guy or guys like we are, we're looking at like what you just said. Like, wait a minute, what's going on with this dude?
Right.
It's a Singletary Moss. Please let us know.
Yeah. Please. But no, I dropped him after that first week. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know? He's talking about backup season. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I need some number 1 RBs on the team.
Another what you got on the game, brother? What you thought about the game?
I feel like I was watching Alabama versus Southern Mississippi.
Ooh,
It felt like a powerhouse versus a high school. You know, man,
right,
it wasn't fair. You know,
right.
and then on the other end, I feel like Houston's office was like, "Hey, man, go get Mills and tell him to get out there. Yeah, we need a quarterback."
Right, right. You know what? This is going to be an ongoing theme, period, between the Texans and, like we said, the Jaguars. So it's the battle of the worst,
Absolutely.
and it's kind of disgusting. But hey, because we'll probably see him a couple more times on Thursday Night Football.
Absolutely.
He had a 0.8 QBR.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
bro.
that's right.
Like
0.8.
I've never seen that.
Not a 1.0.
I don't know.
Like less
Now
than one.
let me ask this question though. How much better would they have been with Deshaun?
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Yes.
That's what's up.
I'm not
At
saying
least
win every game, but they will be in games. I mean,
they
spoken
at least got a touchdown.
from a person that lost the quarterback last year. It's night and day, dude. When you don't have a dude that can do the stuff, man. Games that you was going to compete in, you're not even competing in.
Right, exactly.
Games that you're going to lose, you're getting blown out.
Right.
And this is what you're seeing on this, man. This is right here is ridiculous.
Right.
So I'm not saying the Deshaun is going to lead them to no Super Bowl or nothing like that, but they be way competitive and better, and they probably already won a game.
Absolutely. You're right.
Move it right. Go ahead, no.
They got one win.
Just one.
Against Jacksonville first week.
Well, so, yeah. So, they'll throw the next one. They'll throw the next time they play. so they can flip a coin and see who get the first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Bears beat Detroit Lions 24-14.
Go ahead.
Chicago, they played Detroit. Detroit been fighting all year. They've been getting beat up on all year. Chicago was supposed to win this game at home. You lose to them at home, that coach is on the hot seat immediately.
Yeah.
And then the running back, he had a hell of a game today. He scored 2 quick touchdowns early.
Yeah, Montgomery ate.
Yeah, he ate today. I mean, golf is looking like golf. You know what I'm saying? Even though he threw for 300, you know what I'm saying? But he can't lead a team.
No, and plus, you know what? Like you said, they jumped on them early. They was on 14-0. But you got to put them away.
Yeah.
But, get that win, man. I mean, they had another one. I mean, the Lions. But see, I think the Lions is going to win at least 2 games. I don't know where it's coming from. So, I mean, I think it's 2. Don't get me wrong, Lions fans. You're going to be top 3 or 4 picks. You're going to be in that mix. But I just see them just, closer than a lot of these other teams.
Right.
But, I mean, Chicago got to win. Justin Fields, they utilize the running game. They make sure that he didn't get exposed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they rely on the defense to hold a golf-led team. I'm not a golf fan. I mean, golf is not a good quarterback to me.
Right.
I mean, well, golf's been to a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. And so did Brad Johnson. But, but that don't it. What are you talking about? That was strictly defense.
Right.
Defense and the people around him. Don't lose his head.
So this change in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Is it all due to Stafford?
Change as in far as what? Because they was bad with Stafford. They was better with Stafford. But
sucking. I mean, they were bad, but you know what I mean?
Thing about it is, I mean, personally to me, I mean, bad as far as, because you got to think, you guys are with like some perennial winning teams. Let's keep it real. The Detroit also had some 8-8 win games. Yeah. I mean, a season 9-7, couple of playoffs and stuff like this. But when you lose a caliber quarterback as him, bro, I mean, it's gonna hurt. And golf, you don't get if you cherish golf so much, you don't get rid of him like that.
Sure don't.
To an older quarterback.
Right. You're right.
I mean, that's just my opinion on it. I do think that the Lions, I mean, they got a rah-rah guy. We're gonna go through the walls. We're gonna do this, bro. This is NFL, bro. Everybody ain't gonna go for that, man.
Right.
What you teaching, bro? You know what I'm saying? What you teach, what it looking like. I mean, I think they're gonna be competitive. I mean, they're gonna be competitive. They be competitive. I ain't gonna say all year because we know injuries and different stuff can derail teams. But I mean, they're gonna be on the short end of the stick to me. What you think, Nutter? I saw your hands up. What you got going on?
I got David Montgomery on my fantasy team. You know,
yeah, you eat me up with that one, bro. You destroying my with that one. Thank you for that. You had to rub that in, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I said you didn't have to rub that in like that, bro. I know who you got.
Hey, it is what it is. But what got me was the 200 yards with no touchdowns, man.
Yeah.
That's something ain't right with that. You know, that's a lot of yards and not one.
Not one.
You got a receiver with 125 yards, no touchdowns, man.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, you know what, man? Let's keep it real. I don't even think sometimes like I don't know. It might be a case where Justin Fields is not Nagy's pick. You see what I'm saying? Like he might not have wanted him because they did promise, and they meaning Nagy, Andy Dalton, the job. Yeah. You just don't do that. I mean, dude ain't gonna just say that, but just to be saying it, dude. And then all of a sudden, in the front office, then was like, no. This dude's a stopgap. We want Fields or whoever. When Fields came available, we want this cat.
Right.
Which I can't blame him. Fields is probably gonna be way better than Dalton if he gets a chance to mature and stuff like that. You know, but it might be a case, and so now what you got going on to me, I think is this managing. Like, don't lose the game.
Yep.
Don't lose the game, bro. You know, because we got Robinson on the team. I mean, ain't he still on the team? Allen Robinson or whatever?
Yeah.
He's a beast, man. Throw the ball. But it is what it is.
Great win, Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, them boys beat Carolina 36-28. Floor is yours, my brother.
All right, okay. Let me get the negatives out the way. Negatives all you haters out there. No, I'm playing. Negatives is that I don't like how when we got up 22 points, we took the foot off the pedal. Uh-huh. We supposedly rested Diggs, who was balling. The drive when they scored and cut it at 15. Zeke was in there. We had like a first down. Zeke had great runs, and then we just started. Man, this is not college. You got to take dudes out in the NFL. When you don't, when you get 3 and outs and stuff, dudes can score on you.
Yeah.
I have been impressed with Donald all year long. Mm-hmm. Said it on this show. He was going to be a better quarterback in a different system. You know what I'm saying? Different sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Wake up out of New York. You know what I'm saying? He's in Carolina. He can breathe. Dude is nice. But I would say this in their defense, but they ain't playing no, like they had the number 1 defense. They ain't play no offense like the Cowboys, bro. They play some teams that, okay, dude, I mean, whatever. But to me, like I discussed this to Mark, and I don't know if people really pay attention to it though. It's really hard when teams play on Monday night, and I'm a gambling man. 9 times out of 10 they don't cover that spread, and sometimes they don't win. And I ain't even just the winning team; it's the losing team too, like that. So that right there weighed on my mind. But I mean, hey man, we took care of business. We was at home. Knocked them out in that third quarter. They were staggering and stuff, and then we just hung on, you know what I'm saying? Was rope-a-doping and stuff, hold on to them to win. But, good win for us, and we just move on.
Right. What's impressive is Dak didn't get sacked one time. No really pressure on him the whole game. He was 14 of 22 for 188, 4 touchdowns. That's crazy.
Tight ends 8.
That's nuts. 4 touchdowns, it only got 188 passing yards. That's nuts. Zeke carried today.
8.
143, carried the ball 20 times, 143 for a touchdown.
8.
Dak really didn't have to do nothing today, really. You know what I'm saying? The only bad thing that really happened in this game is Dallas gave up 14 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
we quit. We laid up. Unless Diggs is hurt, Ain't no way you play a manager unless you up 22 in the fourth quarter, not the third quarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He might have tweaked to something they ain't letting nobody know. But dude had 2 picks. Dude's a beast.
Yeah.
Dude is eating.
Yeah, great win. Damn good win. Damn good win for the Cowboys. What y'all got, fellas?
Same thing you guys had, like Ezekiel is looking better than he has in the last 2 years. To me,
Right.
Dak is looking good too. I mean, coming off that injury or whatever, he's a little bit less mobile, but he's able to manage that game, without too much of an issue.
Right.
Sam Darnold is a beast.
He is. He's nice.
I mean, he really is, Doug. I mean,
Yeah.
he was shining in that first half. That collapse in the second. I don't know what really happened with that, but and then too the Chuba Hubbard guy, the guy who stepped in for McCaffrey.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. I thought it was going to be a huge drop off. I mean, he carried 13 times for almost 60 yards. That's still 4.5 a carry almost.
Right.
So if they use him more, I think they, but
plus
today they really need him.
Plus,
like I said, Sam was running those goal lines in.
Well, and also real quick before you hop on another, is that they use more into more of a role of Christian McCaffrey, swing passes and stuff, putting him in motion. So they have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Brady and everything that they offensive coordinator, because it's like dudes out. We got other fast people that we utilize mismatches, so they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Another, what you think, brother?
You know how I feel, but I say good game, Dak. Good game, Zeke. Good win, Cowboys. I think it was a good game from Carolina as well without McCaffrey. So,
right,
it's a good pickup for the Cowboys.
I know that hurt like a motherfucker. Don't worry, we're coming to you soon.
Colts.
Man. Hey, I signed up for this dinner.
Colts won 27-17.
Okay, real quick. What you got? Colts, I've been on you, then I dropped off of you. I'm still off of you. Disappointing for the Dolphins, bro. You cannot lose to Brissett and them. No, hold on. Brissett is at Dolphins.
Yeah, he's at Miami.
Yeah,
Wentz, the Carson Wentz, who I cannot stand. Maybe the coach knew that Brissett wasn't gonna throw nothing. I mean, you at the home, man. You at home. You trying to get in the playoffs. Coach was struggling, has been struggling, and you went there and just let them really dominate. They dominated them. It wasn't even it. They dominated them. And so I feel sorry for all the Dolphins fans and stuff like that who talk about we back. Dude, everybody knows they looking up to the Bills in that division. So what you got to do is hold serve at home, and they didn't do that. And maybe somebody else need to recruit. Like I said, Deshaun Watson, go ahead and get him. Yeah. Somebody need to go. He'll sit out 7-8 games or whatever you got to do, and you hope it's because this quarterback play for both these teams is sucky anyway.
Right. Miami's another one of them teams in the top 5 of the draft. Colts might be in the top 10 of the draft too, but they not really that. I mean, they beat Miami. You know what I'm saying? They beat Miami. It's just good job, Carson Wentz. You got a nice little win today. Good for you, but it's Miami. Miami's not looking really good until they get a quarterback. Miami needs a quarterback, and they don't have it right now. So everybody's gonna beat up on them all year.
What y'all got?
Yeah, it was a good win, Indy. You know, they playing against a rebuilding Miami. Like you said, they need a quarterback most definitely because Brissett, he wasn't nothing in Indy, nothing in New England, and ain't gonna be nothing in Miami. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have your spurts where you get like today, 200, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 20 for 30. But I mean, you also playing against Indy, so.
I hate that for Indy, bro. Because I was riding him so tough, but Carson Wentz just makes it this stomach hurt. What you think, Twine? What you got on it, brother?
I don't think Tua would have performed much better in that situation.
You ain't lying.
Sorry, Bob.
You know,
They should
so
have.
I
I
don't
guess they
know. I
should have
mean,
kept
you
Chris
know, even
Patrick.
with losses, you know what I'm saying. I think Tua might have lost his job.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. I really hope and wish that that Tua would have been there, but it wouldn't make a difference. Like you said, he's not that much better. Um, both these teams, Coach need Matt Ryan. Come on down because Matt Ryan is better than both of these cats. But the Dolphins need to go ahead and bite the bullet and trade for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, totally agree.
You got assets. Let's go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yeah,
Let's get them off the screen because they make my stomach hurt.
That's crazy.
So ready for this next.
That's nuts right there, brother.
This,
Woo!
Ooh, Cleveland.
this game right here.
15-7. This was strictly Cleveland's defense.
It was a fight.
This was strictly Cleveland's defense who played a good game because Baker really didn't do nothing. He was 15 for 33, 155. I mean, Chubb did his thing on the ground and then Hunt right behind him, but this was strictly Cleveland's defense today.
All season.
Defense,
Yeah.
it was defense both ways because Minnesota was holding up. They was doing tough, but that 1-2 punch, man, that's
Too much.
hands down. That's hands down, man. One of the best 1-2 punches I think I can recall in a long
In the NFL, yeah. In the NFL history, yeah. You right.
Chubb and Hunt, man, that's a beast. Wear and tear on your body real quick. You're a defender,
For sure.
especially if you ain't, especially if your team ain't, getting some nice long drives, keeping you off the field.
For them, to me, for Cleveland to be able to come there and win a ugly ass game like this, 14-7, hold down Minnesota offense. Even though I cannot stand Cousins at all, cause I can't stand him. But to have Dalvin Cook, Jefferson, Thielen, you have weapons,
Yeah, you.
and for them to hold them to 7 points and only score 14 and win.
Yes.
Like if we had a preview game or show and we said, "Hey, Browns is gonna win 14. I mean, score 14 points." Everybody gonna be like, "Well, they gonna lose that game."
Right.
I mean, especially at Minnesota.
At Minnesota.
It wasn't like it was at Cleveland. It was snow and ice and stuff. They was in a dome that shuts open and only 7 points, man.
Right.
That's bad. I mean, that's truly bad for the Vikings. But also, to me, it shows maturity of the Browns. Because the Browns of the old would have lost this game. They wouldn't have held nobody to no 7 damn points. Bit clowny, Garrett or not. You know what I'm saying? That something would have happened, fumbled and all this kind of stuff. But when you on the road and you can hold a powerful offense like this for 7 points and you not be your best on the offensive end, man, hey, you got to watch out for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Better. That's why they top dog in our division.
Be silly. Here we go.
Giants, Saints. Giants put it off 27-21 in OT. Nutter, what you got? Woo!
Great first win, man. We finally got over that. Like you said about the other teams, we finally got over that hump, man. We keep coming up field goal short, fourth quarter. And we usually lose that first half. We actually did pretty good this game, first half. And man, Talcum, man.
Talk about
That run by that man, he didn't give up.
He didn't.
That was a hard fought touchdown.
right.
And I'm so mad at our defense for out there punching at the ball and all that, man. That's what loses football games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does big time. And you know, the thing about it is, man, right there, you guys wanted it more.
Absolutely.
You guys wanted it more. I mean, let's be 100. Because still playing the Saints. Saints still got some talent. Um, Jameis Winston and them. You know how I feel about the Aints. You know how I feel about them Giants.
You said the A's.
But yeah, but I will say this: it showed that they wanted it more.
Yeah.
I mean, Giants 0-4. I mean, I do think that Daniel Jones 402 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Put it on the back. He did what he had to do. 27 yards rushing. Barkley had 52 yards rushing. He also had a touchdown in the overtime. All depends on this. And had some other good play. But to go ahead and take care of business with the Saints, because the Saints still think they, got a chance in this, even with talcum powder and Jameis. Hats off to the Giants, man. That was a huge win. Because 0-4, tomorrow we just saw a lot of people probably already lose their jobs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Point blank.
Yeah. The cars would have been lighting up.
Right. What you think, Twan? You get to check that out or anything, bro?
Yeah, I watch the NFL Red Zone, so I get like the highlights of everything that goes on, like every score of the game during the day. So I don't actually watch like the whole game. I'll watch the highlights and stuff. They spoke today on how both the New York teams had won today. It was like the first time this has happened since like 18 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was a big win.
but yeah. Taysom Hill got the two, run-in touchdowns or whatever. I'm wondering why they, switching my guy out. I think Jameis can actually do those runs too. I don't think you have to sub him to do what they did, right?
Right. No, I'm with you on that, but look, check this out. Let me speak on this real quick. That's because you pay talcum powder more than you pay Jameis.
Absolutely.
Talcum powder gets 18 to 20 million.
He said talcum powder.
So they have to sit there and they have to utilize
you gotta use them.
And you like
Right.
when they say talcum powder is better than Lamar Jackson, come on, bro. Hey, I'm Saints fans ain't believing that. I hope not.
No.
But you're utilizing this dude to do those runs, like you said. We all seen Jameis play at Florida State. You know what I'm saying? At Tampa Bay, dude ain't no explosive runner, but he can do them runs too. Might be not as physical because tackle powder's a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So hey, if you play he's the highest paid tight end in the game, and he don't play tight end. At least he's not listed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you see him play. They up there like, dude, they ring the bell. Put tackle powder in the game, man. We got this new 18 mil.
Right.
So you pay these cats too much money, bro.
Uh-huh.
He don't deserve that money. I'm sorry, bro. I just had to say tackle powder rubbed me the wrong way.
Jesus.
I just can't believe a franchise would give a Swiss Army knife 18 to 20 mil. Who can't start quarterback. What the hell is that? That's why they're going. Hey, Chris Porter, this is for you. Them eggs is in trouble.
You too, Bandita.
Bandita. That's why we ain't seen her.
Now my guy's an Aints fan.
Tennessee Titans lose to the Jets, 27-24 in OT.
Go ahead, bro. I know you got plenty because yeah. First of all, we're gonna say this. Make sure you watch our show this week when we do the power ranking. Because 18 is out of that.
Yeah, it's all type of stuff going to be different this week. I like Zach Wilson. He got his first win today. Congratulations to you or whatever. But Tennessee didn't have no standout receiver today. AJ and Julio was out. And you're going to depend on Tannehill to get the job done? No. He had 298. That's cool. He threw the ball way too many times. 49 times, that's way too many.
For him, yes,
that's way too many.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Henry carried the ball 33 times. He's not going to make it through the year. Me personally, I don't think he is because what's it been the past 3 years he's been doing this?
Yeah.
Carry that team. That's not.
He won't
I
be
don't like
he
that.
won't be in the league too much longer though.
That's not good. But for the Jets, good first win. Y'all 1-3, damn good win because Wilson got a future in the league. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay, but Tennessee cannot believe in no damn Tannehill. Put Matt Ryan in that offense.
Ha! Another tight end.
I don't know.
Well, he's a receiver. Go ahead, Twan. Go ahead, Twan. Go ahead.
Said I don't know about putting Matt Ryan in this, in this offense or whatever, man. I mean, he was
Yeah,
sacked
he needs to
7
swing it.
times
He needs
today.
to swing it.
What do you
No.
mean?
Yeah. No, I feel. No, I said I agree with you. I think Matt Ryan needs to be in an open offense because everybody knows it's a dig dunk offense. Give the ball to Henry. But go ahead, Twan. I'm sorry.
Right. And then to Henry, 33 for 157, that's crazy and a touchdown, and still lose the game.
I'm saying that's gonna happen all year.
I don't understand it, man. But yeah, it was a good game, to see, like you said, New York, both teams do what they did today. Like I said, it was a historic day for New York.
Right.
I'm sure those guys out partying and having a good time today. So,
What you got,
congrats.
Nutter? What you think about it, Nutter? What you got about this game, man?
I guess, like he said, it was good to be a part of the New York winning today, but
He
that
said,
was a horrible game, man. Horrible. Tennessee, y'all played like crap. New York played great, but it still was barely good enough.
Yeah.
Right.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed by either team, honestly.
Cool. Let me get right real quick. Dion said, "Hello, fellas.
What up,
Happy
sis?
birthday,
Happy birthday.
sister. Happy birthday.
What up, Dion? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you." Let me see. Mom said, "What's hello to everybody? Hello, Mom." Real quick, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be nice. You really wasn't nice. You was bashing for the overusage of a weak ass quarterback and a running back that gets too many touches. Point blank. And I know that we had a breakdown of who was the best, and stuff like this. Tennessee Titans. You ought to be ashamed of yourself that you couldn't beat the Jets. You couldn't beat the Jets. That right there is ridiculous. I like Zach like the next man. I mean, I think he's going to be something, and it may be somewhere else. It may be another Donald. It might be another Donald situation. But I would say this, Titans, you have been rocking and rolling for what, past 3-4 years? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you beat the Seahawks. Everybody thought it don't change. But now you took 5 steps back, losing to the Jets. Bro, that's not good, bro. That's not good. I'm like, no, man, this is horrible display. And for it to go to overtime, it went to overtime because you made it go to overtime. Yeah. The Jets should have won this in regulation.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, y'all survived. Anytime Tannehill throw 49 times, newsflash, you're not winning. Not winning. Not at all. 33 for 157. Yeah, 33 times you'd like to see about 200 yards, but that's him. That's still great.
Right.
But you're using that dude too much. I mean, his backup, another dude, Big McNichols, 1 for 11 and 10 of him 3 for 9. That's not good, man. And the Titans found themselves. But look who's in there. Ain't they with the Colts and the Jaguars? Ain't that in their division? So, I mean, they like, dude, in Houston,
right?
They're going to win the division and be sucky. That's real. So, hey, Jets, heads off to you, man. Y'all decided y'all did not want to get that number 1 pick, but you still may get it, and you still may want it.
They didn't want to look like they was tanking.
Right. And the Titans was like, here you go, sir. The fans are probably going to cheer for him. Bam! Let's go to this one.
Kansas City beat Philly 42-30. Travis. I got Travis on the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, big guy. I do not believe in Kansas City this year at all. I don't. For them to let Philly put up 30, Philly, your favorite quarterback, put up 30 on him. That's crazy, dude. Like I don't believe in this. I don't believe in Kansas City this year. They in trouble. They are in trouble this year.
No, you know.
You play that right defense in the playoffs, Kansas City's gonna get dominated.
Let's say this real quick. I thought the Eagles. I thought it would actually be closer. I thought that the Chiefs would win, but I thought it'd be probably like 5-7, something, something like that. One possession type game.
Right.
I'm totally with you. I think that defense. Everybody know that defense has been horrible for a couple of years now. I ain't gonna say how average to 15 to 20. That's all you needed in the past. But I do think that teams catching up to what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about with Kansas City. Yes, you scored 42. Yes, you got 30. I mean, you gave up 30. But let's face it though. In the AFC, it ain't a lot of heavy hitters in the AFC. See, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
These cats is gonna look gravy. They're gonna look all good by the end of the year. But to me, the toughest the conference is the NFC this year.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm looking, and like you said, the Eagles 1-3. I don't like Jalen Hurts. I never was a fan. 2-2 couldn't be 1-3 as far as the Chiefs.
Yes.
They're gonna have the numbers. Anybody got fantasy players with them? They're gonna have the numbers and everything. But I think once you get in that playoffs, if you just be more physical than them, you're gonna beat them.
You're gonna beat them.
And plus, you just rock old boy. All you gotta do is rock him, rally his
Yes.
teeth, rattle his teeth.
Yep.
Because like we said, man, who's the other receiver besides we already know Kelsey. Kelsey's gonna eat, we know that.
Yeah.
But besides Cheetah,
right.
Cheetah 11 catches, 186. The closest dude to him was 23 yards. Everybody else is 23, 16. Nah, bro. That ain't happening, bro. That's not happening, dude. What y'all got on him, man?
Well, shoot, with Kansas City, I really don't think, their offense is the issue. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every team they played this year scored at least 24 points.
Oh, yeah. The defense sucks.
I mean, they're not going to, stop anybody defensively. That's the problem, I believe, But, for today, at least, he only missed 6 passes today, had 5 TDs and 1 interception, Only been sacked 1 time today, So they're protecting him, they're keeping him out of trouble offensively. They're allowing him to do what he needs to do. But defensively, they can't stop anybody.
That's a problem.
So every game's a shootout.
Right. What you got, another?
Sure. First, I think it was another great wide receiver matchup. Tyreek Hill and Devontae Smith, they both put up great games today. One thing that stood out for me though with Philly was you got 30 points with 2 touchdowns.
Right.
That's not good. That's a lot of kicking.
Right.
When they didn't rush a touchdown, my bad. That's 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. But that's a lot of field goals, man. And you starting to get into the heart of the season. You can't be doing that.
You're right. And the thing about it is that like you say, heart of the season. So now your red zone offense has got to be clicking, and gotta be, especially when you play. See, and that's the thing about it. And like we always said before, the Chiefs' offense puts pressure not on your defense; they put pressure on your offense because you got to keep up. Now, if you got a legit defense that can rattle, do some turnovers, move him around, and hope that he's missing some targets, cool. But you have to score, not field goals.
Right.
And that's like another thing. You got to put it in there. And thing about it is, y'all know I don't like the Eagles, but they have enough weapons to score TD.
Yeah.
I just don't think the right dude. Yeah, when you like Monday Night Football, for instance, when you look at the stat, Hurts had 324 yards against Dallas. The game was over, dude. I mean, it was,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. He had 387. Looks good because he was actually in the game, but I still not a believer. 387 and only 2 TDs to me is a problem. I mean, that's a problem. I don't know if it's tight end dumps or whatever the hell is going on, but
That's
that's a
just a
problem.
lot of middle of the field action right
Right,
there.
right.
Those 3 field goals, they would have won by a touchdown. I'm just saying.
Right. No, you absolutely right.
That's 21 points. They lost by 12.
Right. Next up, Cardinals 37, Rams 20.
This was surprising to me.
Ooh, wee. Go ahead.
And you know, this is the first time Kyler Murray done beat the Rams since he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me and Cuz, we was going back and forth with this all weekend. Or whatever, right? Especially when it comes to fantasy stuff, who to start and all that crazy stuff.
Right.
The Rams defense, I mean, yeah, they got to him and sacked him 3 times, but they didn't do enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't enough. And the Rams defense is way better than the Cardinals. Way better than the Cardinals defense. And it's like, wow. Kyler Murray exposed a lot of stuff today.
Yeah. But you know what? Because I had the Rams defense on 7 mile league.
I did too.
But you know the problem is, let's keep it 100. Cardinals have better weapons.
Yeah.
I just think that McVay's system is Stafford's better quarterback to me per quarterback than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray fits that system or whatever they do, and we know he can be ball hungry. He's gonna go ahead and do what he gotta do.
Exactly.
But when you go from receivers, ain't too many. They got probably they probably the number 1 in the league. Talking about Arizona.
Yeah.
And then you got a little dude back there, 5'2", running around throwing that shit. And their defense is not shabby. You know what I'm saying? They have a top 15, top 12 defense. So I'm agreeing with you, but it's like, did it shock me? It shocked me because it was at the Rams.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, that's rival.
And then the crazy thing about it, they let Connor score 2 touchdowns.
Stop. Who else? Stop, bro. Stop, y'all. Y'all didn't catch that. Antoine, what you think about this game, man?
Well, I think the inaccuracy of Matt Stafford was the issue in this game. You know, I mean, he threw 26 for 41 today, no sacks. So, you know, it wasn't like he was pressured too heavily. You know, two TDs and 1 interception. Like I said, I just think that you know, inaccuracy was a problem for them today. You know, as far as with that game.
Right. What you think, Nutter?
I think good win, Cardinals. You know, I'm rooting for him from the beginning of the season. Kyler Murray playing good. He's slinging it, man. Especially with that 3-headed monster. Like I told y'all, AJ, D Hop, Rondell sneaking in there. But
once in a while,
they had a big step up from a guy I'm not too familiar with, but Max Williams, he balled out this week. He was making it do what it do, and they did pretty good this week, man.
Yeah, you know what though, the whole thing about this whole game, I think like this is that they know each other. They rivals. This is the divisional games. You know each other.
Yeah.
Granted, this is the first time Stafford played in that. Granted he's used to the Bears and all this stuff, but that West is a little bit different. It's faster. It's not as physical as where he came from the North or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to be precise, and he was precise, and it caught up with him. And like you guys said, I mean, Kyler Murray doing what Kyler Murray needs to do so far, and he's rocking and rolling. He's treading water. My thing is this: I don't know who's the third receiver. I don't know if it's Kirk. I don't know if it's Moore. Most time it's Kirk, and then Moore pop up.
Yeah.
And then you got Kawhi Leonard sitting on the bench waiting to come in because Larry Fitzgerald said he wants to play.
Yeah.
Then, and I mean, if you're truly smart, and if you're so greedy as offensive coordinators are, you put him at tight end. who's 6'4". See, people don't realize Larry's 6'4".
Yeah.
He's a big man. He can play that tight end position, and they will rock everybody's world.
Right.
Because put them other two with Green, as long as Green's healthy, Hop Town, you know what I'm saying, and then Kirk R. Moore and Larry at the tight end, man, that's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
That's a
I
wrap.
agree.
Hey, what's up, Travis? We're just talking about your team. How you doing, brother? Okay, cool. Okay, that's okay. Just want just acknowledge your word.
Seattle beat the 49ers 28-21.
I didn't see this coming. After the performance of last week, except for Seahawks 49ers at home, hashtag FTTB. They got that ass, didn't they? They got y'all. You see, y'all thought y'all was, I rule the world. No, you don't. Seahawks, it's Russell Wilson, man. I mean, as much as you want to discount him out, bro, it's hard to count him out. Dude is a veteran. Dude has the playmakers. And if you don't choke them out, they're gonna be there. Like you have to, but you have to choke them out early. And 49ers didn't, man. Jimmy G went out. They brought in the rookie.
Yep.
You know, he did okay. He had 2 TDs and stuff like that. But what really surprises me is that 49ers defense. I mean, it's to me on paper is better than Seattle. But on this day, I think Seattle kind of did their thing. And Jimmy G, to me, I've never been a believer of Jimmy G. I don't think he should really be that guy. Go ahead and use that rook. Do what you got to do because you're another head coach that has all those schemes and stuff. Put that dude in there, man. Let him eat because Jimmy G needs to go and find his way back to Buffalo or not Buffalo, New England. Yeah. Go back home, do what you got to do, and back up Mac Jones.
He kind of reminds me of like the Tua Jalen Hurts situation coming out of Bama.
Right.
You know, he was at a great situation with Brady and the Patriots and Belichick. You know, just like them down in Bama. It just ain't transpiring to the other team.
Sometimes you need to stay where you're at, baby.
Yeah, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
What you said.
You know, I feel like just because you do good at a team don't mean, yeah, man, pay that man. Bring him over here.
Right. Totally different. Right. What you think, Twan?
I mean, Jimmy G's been to a Super Bowl.
There you go. There you go. So it goes.
With the team he's with right now, you know what I mean? But, Trey Lance did come in, 9-18, 2 touchdowns. He did kind of outplay him today. But it ain't like Jimmy G played bad today. You know what I mean? He was 14-23 in a touchdown before he went out. So, I don't think it's necessarily Jimmy G's fault. You know what I mean? The 2-2 record or whatever. But
the question is this. Can you get back to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G?
No.
That's the thing.
I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you've been there before with him, I think if you have him in
who was the head coach when
well, yeah, I mean,
that was a different head coach, right?
Right.
Different style.
Right.
That's my whole thing. I think Lance. I think he fits that style better than Jimmy. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
So I mean, I understand he no one can ever take it away. He went to the Super Bowl, but he would never go back to the Super Bowl.
You can't keep using this Super Bowl talk. Carson Wentz went to the Super Bowl.
Hey.
Nick Foles went to a Super Bowl. I mean, we got some people that went to some Super Bowls.
Yeah. I mean, for him to be the leader of that squad, you get what I mean?
He wasn't the leader, though.
He wasn't the leader.
But he went to the Super Bowl. He wasn't the leader. That defense.
Yep.
And John Harbaugh, or whatever which one of them was, they was the leader. Jimmy, he managed, and that's okay. Because sometimes you have to have dudes to manage the Bucks.
Right.
But he came up empty. I mean, I feel you, Twan, but you got to get up off that, bro. Next game.
Baltimore Broncos. Lamar took down. Can't say he took down Teddy because Teddy got hurt. So it took down the Broncos 23-7.
What'd you say, Nelda?
They took him down.
Nah, yeah, you stupid.
He got good.
You ain't right, dude.
Man, I'm mad they did my dog like that.
Right.
Yeah, it hurts, bro.
Right.
I don't even like talking about this game.
I did. This
I don't
is
even but you know what, though? The Broncos, you're supposed to win this game. The Ravens, they still try. They try for the fifth member of the heartbeats. They try to get more running backs in there. They try to get whatever. You at the crib, your defense supposed to be top notch, and you let Lamar throw for 316 yards.
Yep.
That's got to be a record.
Let him eat. Let him eat. And I mean, don't get me wrong, he was 22 for 37. That's a lot of passes, which shocked me for them to let him throw them in. And I'm pretty sure it was a lot of dink and dunk. Then you have Brown had 91. He had 4 receptions. I don't know how many drops he had. Because you know he's a dropper.
He is a dropper.
You know what I'm saying? He's the drop king. Lamar only rushed for 28 yards. They said he had a back problem. I don't know if he got dinged because I didn't get to watch it. So you know what I'm saying? So pretty much. But Teddy, 7 for 16, 65. That to me, I don't know when he got hurt. What quarter did he get hurt?
Talk about concussion.
I think it was the second
quarter.
Second quarter?
Yeah, I think it was the second.
So he was 7 for 16. This is not the same Ravens defense, bro. That's my whole thing. Teddy. I mean, I ain't talking about him getting knocked out. I'm talking about that 7 for 16, 65 yards when you were standing.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the same. It ain't the same, bro. I'm sorry. Same scheme, not the same players back there.
Right.
Damn, I hate that for you. But Drew Lock looked like he didn't want to do nothing either.
He didn't.
How many of those passes was pressured? You know,
right.
That was some bad blocking as well. He was on the ground a whole lot of plays.
Look. So really, it's almost like this, like we talked about, like when I said about the Carolina Panthers. Basically, it's this: who have they played?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you dive into their schedule, they beat the Jets, they beat the Jaguars. No offense, they beat the Giants. But no really outstanding team. You know what I'm saying? So the Ravens done played so many top teams already. Set them dudes up for fair because everybody's right. I mean, I think they made it. Did they make it? No, they didn't make it to the top 10, did they?
Who? Buffalo?
No. Broncos. No, I don't think they made it. I think we kicked them out. No. This because of their schedule.
Yeah, we kicked them out last week.
Because of their schedule. So, hey, big wins for the Ravens, man. They took care of business, man. They took care of business. For real.
Absolutely. Man. Absolutely.
All right, so let's go to this. This one, you know what I'm saying? I kind of didn't put the score on her because the game wasn't finished. I ain't even gonna put it like I was gonna say. All right, so look, let me go ahead and do it this way. I'm gonna take this off of her, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. Packers beat the Steelers 27-17. We have Mark Steelers Nation. Here we go. Hashtag. He's gonna break it down. Also, we have Antoine Robinson. Go Pack, go. Hashtag that. So, who wants to go first?
I go first.
Go ahead.
I go first, damn it. Make it short, sweet. Ben, take your ass home. Wherever the hell you from. I don't give a damn no more. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm mad because you was missing wide open receivers. Offensive line, yeah, they suck too. Cool, whatever. Defense didn't show up today. That back end is horrible. Get rid of everybody. Bring me Troy Polamalu back, Ryan Clark. Give me all these guys back. Give me everybody back. I am sick of the BS. This is stupid. We got pressure on Rodgers, yeah, a couple times. Okay, and so what? That's cool. Whatever. He still put up 27 points. By Ben, this is horrible. Run game can't get going. Offensive line is horrible. We great go out that damn place play offensive line. You ready to go?
No, sir.
Do it. We great go out there play offensive line because this shit.
I'll be like ridiculous. Bill the waiver.
Oh,
Ole.
That's why he's in Baltimore.
Ole.
This is not good. And I'm to the point now to where I got to soak it in and realize we're rebuilding and we might suck for the next couple of years.
Hey, nice shirt you got on there, buddy.
I don't appreciate it, brother. You know, I appreciate that. But we're gonna be trash for the next couple of years, so I'm accepting that.
Twan from the Packers, go Pack, go!
Yes, sir. Welcome home, Randall Cobb. 5 for 69 and 2 touchdowns, baby. Welcome home, baby. Just bring him on back. But yeah, man, it was good to see him get his first TD since he's been back. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, of course. You know, the greatest ever. You know, I mean, I don't know what else you can say about that. We actually had a decent running game today with the Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. You know, I mean, you know, what can I say? Ben needs to go. I don't know. I'm not even a Steelers fan or whatever.
We know that.
Too much, but I did watch that game, and he sucked today. You know, I mean, just overthrowing receivers, underthrowing receivers. I mean, he was terrible. Like, you know, I don't know what it was with him.
Okay, Nutter, what you got, brother?
Over.
Me personally, I ain't too much of a Steelers fan, ain't too much of a Packer fan. I watched just a little bits of last week's game, and Ben just he ain't bringing me to the game, man. You know, he fell on the little shuffle pass last week. It's just like, man, you need it, like y'all say, you need to hang it up. You had a great career. Don't go out on a bad note like that. You don't want to leave no tarnish on your legacy like that, man.
Yeah.
You can't have no bad season like that for your last season.
Look at Mark, yo.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Y'all crazy. Mark going through pain over there, boy. He's like that. He's like your child you take to get that shot. You going to the doctor, sitting in the waiting chair, like, oh man, Mom, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But look, let me say this. It's gonna be short and sweet. Packers did what they needed to do. You at home. Steelers is willing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows they're willing is as far as they have to make a decision what they want to do. And they need to make it quickly because, like I said, this is a perfect time. And I said this before, and you was like, no. But I'm going to say it again. Like last week, you brought it up on your own.
Mm-hmm.
This is the perfect time. If you think you guys are going to be basically hope to get 7 and 7, 8 and 8, 8 and 9, 7, whatever it is, because you got an extra game. Why not go like Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Because even if he gets suspended, let Ben ride the wave. Let him ride this shit season out, and they can go ahead and suspend Deshaun Watson all you want. As long as he come for next year and say, Ben, thank you guys. Now we got a quarterback. Like those are kind of moves because the dudes that's in the stable are not the quarterback. Mason and Haskins, they're not the dude. They're not the dude. There is a guy out there that has not played a damn because he wants out. They want the farm, but why not give them some sheep and cows to come and sit on that bench? Right. Why not? So my thing is, until the Steelers figure out what they want to do with Ben, they're going to be going through this. Najee 15 for 62.
Yep. Touchdown.
You know what I'm saying? A TD. Rogers did what they do. Dylan Jones. I think everybody saw this coming. So you're supposed to win this game if you are Packers and bounce back from the horrible game you had a couple of games ago, type stuff like that. But the Steelers have to make moves because my thing is their offensive line is horrible.
Sucks.
It's horrible. As much as we're gonna blame Ben, we're gonna blame Ben, but that offensive line is garbage. So you're not gonna see the true Najee Harris with a garbage line.
Nope.
Ben is gonna be on his back and throwing up crap everywhere just because he ain't got no protection. And I mean, to me, it's the front office. What you want to do? So the front office got to make a move, man.
Fast.
Got to make a move
Today. Shit.
Right. All right, man. We already got this one game is actually already
Playing right now. Tampa Bay, New England.
But let me see here real quick. Let's go. Let me see. Real quick, I do want to say something on this one real quick before we go to the Monday night. I don't know what the score is. Anybody got the score?
0-0.
It's 0-0.
0-0.
Real quick, everybody give a quick thought about this game. Who should win this game and all this kind of stuff. So
Tom Brady should go ahead and knock it out the park because it's his first time going back to New England. He done beat all 31 teams except for New England. Cool. Might as well get the win.
Might as well get that. What you got, Twan?
Same here, man. Tom Brady's got to, beat Tom Brady today. It's going to be too easy for him to go home and show out like he does. You know what I mean? Like he will, brother.
Nutter, what you got?
I honestly am rocking with the Bucks by 14. I think New England hasn't really shown me anything this year as far as defensively, and going against one of the best quarterbacks ever, with one of the best tight ends ever, and hands down one of the best wide receivers ever with AB. That's gonna be a tough check.
Right.
It's gonna be an easy walkaway win, Bucks.
Yeah, real quick, Gronk is out for some weeks because it's ribs. But Tom Brady should be able to win that with some goats and some sheeps as receivers.
Oh, that tackle took him out last week?
Yeah, took him out. A couple of
a couple of ribs.
That was one of the best flush hits
that was a
in a
great
long time.
Great tackle. Yeah. So, I mean, I think Tom will go ahead and handle business. Like I said, it'll make no difference. He's got too many. I mean, you got Evans, you got Godwin, you got Brown, you got so many weapons. Break. The run backs is garbage. I don't care what nobody says. Whatever. But no, he'll take care of business. Mac Jones, I just, what I'm saying, we'll see what's going on. Tampa Bay defense need to get their mojo back, punish this guy, get something going with them because what's going on now, their defense is not where it should be at this point. Right, last game right here, guys. Before we break on out, Monday Night Football, Raiders, Chargers.
One word, Justin.
Nah, you can't have that word. You can't have that word, bro.
How come I can't?
Bro,
how come I
can't
can't?
have it. You can't have it. I've been talking about Everett for the longest. And you were trying to.
I'm on the train, brother. I'm on the train.
You came on the train last week.
I'm on the train, brother. Justin. I got LA.
What you got?
I got the Raiders, man.
On the road?
Yeah, I got the Raiders, man.
It's gonna be
playing some good ball this year.
What you got, Nutter?
Honestly, I'm rocking with the Raiders as well. Derek Carr, I think he's been playing pretty good this year.
Hey,
Ruggs, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
Mike Williams, they shut down Mike Williams.
Woo. That dude eat.
Then that's not when I say shut down. He's a professional.
Yeah, right.
I mean, go to 50 to 75 yards and potentially less than
that Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rocking with the Raiders, even though I love him. But once you come on the Mark and Will show, Nate Hobbs Jr. starting DB for the Raiders. I always got to rock with you, baby.
There we go.
Always. I ain't get to slide that to you, though.
Nah, they beat Pittsburgh. Fuck Oakland.
Real quick, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Real quick before we go, for everybody who's watching this, I'm not gonna say this too many times. Basically, look, check this out. Why not vote for high school player, defensive player, offensive player of the week? You have an opportunity to send us stats, video highlights, whatever, the player's name and all this stuff like this. Nominate, let us vote, let us sit here and pick who is the player of the week, national player. Don't have to be 502, this is anywhere in the country. So make sure, you guys want to go ahead and send videos and talk about this, go ahead and DM us, comment, whatever, take advantage of the situation. Because what's going to happen is we got a sponsor that's going to sponsor that, and we know, but we don't know what that's going to look like, but it should be a big thing for being it. So let's get a jump on it right now. Nominate all these parents and all these. Hell, I'm going to be real. If you like Mark and Will show, Raw and Uncut, nominate yourself. I'll be like, me, I was the player of the week. Offensive defense. Don't be shy. Don't wait for a coach. Don't wait for mama, daddy, whoever. See your own stats and let us decide who it is. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys.
Appreciate you fellas, us. Man.
Thank you, another Twan.
Yes, sir.
Always another banger, y'all. Y'all always bring. We appreciate you guys.
Everybody won today except for me. Congratulations. It's all of
Oh, yeah. You lost in fantasy, too, boy. Check that
I've been saying that for
I did, too.
Check that score. Go check that one.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Damn. Hey, man, your first time of stuff and you bringing bombs?
He's bringing bombs today, brother.
Hey, we out of here, man. I can't let my little brother take hits like this, man.
Oh, we talking about losses. I ain't took one of those.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.